Hey chosen ones, I'm back with another video. Trying to get my makeup together right now. As you can see, it looks kind of ugh. But anyways, let's get right into this video. Chosen ones, I got a very important message for you guys. Listen, in this season, it's a lot of people that are actively, not going to, they're actively at this moment. I don't know who this message is for or who this message resonates with, but just know, chosen ones, that there is somebody right now in your life that is trying to get other people to go against you. They're trying to throw dirt on your name. They're trying to get other people on a smear campaign to literally destroy your character. Why, chosen ones? Because you have cleaned up your image. All the dirt and lies that were said about you for so long, so many years, people are realizing that they were lies. So now you have a lot of people, a lot of these people irritated because they can no longer just play that same game they was playing before. Like, they can no longer just come and be like, oh, it's her. Because now people are gonna, like, it's her, it's him. Because now people are like, wait a minute, I know him. Wait a minute, I know her. Like, hold on. They're like, wait a minute, I know him. Wait a minute, I know her. She ain't like that. He's not like that. So it's like, this what got them real irritated. So now they're doing this thing where they're going around telling lies about you. Some of them are also trying to gaslight you at the same time. Like, they're really trying to gaslight you, trigger warnings, all that. Why, chosen ones? So they could change the narrative of how people view you. And for this smear campaign to work, they have to somehow make people believe that you are a negative person. Excuse me. That you are this negative person, that you are this foul human being that they obviously want people to believe that you are. That they know you're not. That's the real funny part about it, is like, they know you're not really that. But if they could get other people to believe that, they will have a great day. They will have a great day, a great night. They will sleep better. Some of these people can't sleep at night because all they do is go on your social media platforms, look at your pictures, study you, try to figure out how they're going to destroy your life. And it's solely based on envy and jealousy, chosen ones. Let me tell you something. And the envy and jealousy that they have for you, chosen ones, is deep rooted. It's not even really like, it didn't start off about you. But somehow you became the target because you remind them of people who made them feel inferior. You make people feel inferior, chosen ones. And you make them feel inferior because you are who you say you are. There's no cap in your rap. You know what I'm saying? Everything that comes out your mouth is like, you stand on it. Everything you do, you really are who you say you are. And that really, 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 and I usually say it's irritating the people. It's not even irritating them anymore. Like, they're losing their minds. They're going crazy at this point because you make them feel inferior. You are just a representation of something that they want to be, which is a good person, which is a stand-up individual, but it's just not in them. Chosen ones is not in them. It's not in them because they choose they choose a darker path. That darker path is they choose to stand with Satan. They choose to stand with the devil. They don't want to stand with God. So obviously that's what happens with these type of people. They don't want to stand with God. And they hate you because you're a representation of God, in a sense. You're a representation of the possibilities of somebody who's not perfect, but somebody who still, even in their struggles, still acknowledges God and still wants to look for God. Because nowadays, chosen ones, what it is a lot of people, if you're not 100% like every single thing down to the T, holy than moly, holy, holy, holy thou, holy thou, holy thou, you know, in their eyes, you're not even worthy of speaking to God, talking about God. But who are they to say that? They're not God. But it's like they want that godly authority. And that's why God is punishing them. And the way God is punishing them is every single time that they try to come against you and do something malicious, God sits them down and lets them watch Him bless you right in front of their face. Every time they try to embarrass you, chosen ones, they get embarrassed. You know what that is? For somebody to be trying to embarrass you and get embarrassed? So sad. But chosen ones, it's not our problem anymore. It's in God's hands now. It's out of our hands. They chose to come against a chosen ones. They chose to come against a chosen one. When God gave these people plenty of warnings not to come against you, God gave these people many, many signs that He is with you and that He is working on you and that He is making you a new person for Him, for His purpose. But they don't want to accept that. They don't want to accept that, and they don't want to respect that. They're telling God, no, this person cannot, you cannot bless this person. This person, why, and it's really because they're mad that God is blessing you, that God chose you. They want to be the ones that God chose. They want to be the one that God is blessing. And when they see you, when they see this person who wasn't always perfect, but always acknowledged God and always loved God, it frustrates them. But that's the same reason why God chose you. Because even in your wickedness, you had what a lot of people don't have, chosen one, and that's in your heart, you felt remorse. A lot of people do things nowadays and they don't feel remorse. They don't feel bad about what they did at all. They'll do it again and again and again if they had a chance. you the type of person that's like, yeah, I did not feel good about that. Like, that's not really me. You know, you acknowledge that you might fall victim to certain things, but you still strive to get away from what you know God doesn't like. And so now it's like the only weapon that they have that they can use against you at this moment, now that you're at this level, is making people look at you in a negative light. So they want to change the way people look at you, the perception. They want to throw salt on your character. They want to make people think that you're this like horrible person, someone who shouldn't be trusted. When in reality, they're the ones who shouldn't be trusted. In reality, they're really the foul people. Foul people. Unruly people. They're really the unruly ones. But they want people to believe that it's you. You're the one that shouldn't be trusted. You're the one who doesn't belong. You're the horrible person that doesn't deserve respect. But they do. They deserve respect. And these people, chosen ones that I'm talking about, are gonna go to unlimited lengths. Don't underestimate the lengths that they're gonna go in this season to persecute you, basically. And it's all, like I said again, it's all from jealousy and envy. That's literally where it comes from. Like, some of them don't even know you, and they have joined this smear campaign against you just because they heard something that somebody else said about you. They don't even know what actually transpired, what led that situation to happen. Nothing. They just heard somebody say, I don't like her. Or they got a piece of the story, but they don't really understand. Like, they don't really know what really led up to it. But again, chosen ones, it's like they were always looking for a reason to not like you. They were always looking for a reason. So, I mean, this just gave them what they wanted, essentially. And essentially, God gave them what they wanted. Because God will do that. God will, give these people what they want just to elevate you right in their face. And so, when these people try to reach out to God, He's going to remind them of that. God is going to remind these people why He chose you and not them. God is going to remind these people why every single time. And that's what they hate, chosen ones. They hate being reminded of your superiority. They hate being reminded of your superiority. In God's eyes, God looks at you a little bit different. God favors you just a little bit more. And damn, I messed up right here. The reason why God favors you just a little bit more than these people is for the mere fact that your heart is pure. God sees the thoughts in their mind. God sees the plots. God hears the conversations that they have about you. Okay? And this is why he's moving how he's moving in front of these people, right in front of them. And even though they want to continue to deny that it's not God, it's just making them more and more mad, chosen ones, because God is giving them signs after signs after signs that it's him doing this, that he's the one blessing you. He's the one choosing you. He's the one blessing you. And they hate it. They cannot stand it. Like, they want to continue to deny it. The same way Pharaoh denied all the plagues. When Moses kept telling him, let my people go, and he kept saying no, 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 even after everything, he knew God was real, because after, you know, several plagues, it's like, it was undeniable at one point. And it took that last plague of Pharaoh's son, Ramses' son, to die, to be murdered from the fog. What was the fog called? It was called, I think it was called the deadly fog or something like that. The fog of death. It took the fog to really, to get him there. He did not want to acknowledge God's power. Similar to these people, they don't want to acknowledge God's power. They don't want to acknowledge that there's something great inside of you. They don't want to acknowledge that you are something special. But one thing about the Lord in this time, chosen ones, is he's going to continue to make them suffer. And they're only, this is the funny part about it, right? They're only suffering because they hate to see you blessed. So God is going to continue to bless you. And they're going to continue to suffer just watching. Like, the more smear campaigns, the more they work hard to throw witchcraft spells, the more that they try to debunk the idea of you being a chosen one, you being blessed, you being different, you being marked, you being special in God's eyes, the more God is going to show them that he favors you and not them. And this is what's creating this hate that they have towards you. So essentially, they don't hate you, they hate God. Yeah. Yeah, you heard that correctly. Let me say it again. Essentially, they don't hate you, chosen ones. They hate God. They hate God. because every time they see you, you carry that God energy. You carry that anointing energy. You carry that spirit of light with you everywhere you go. You smiling, you happy, you're kind, you're polite to people. You treat others how you would like to be treated. That's godly energy. And they hate that. You are who you say you are. You don't got to go around lying, showing off, trying to put people down to make yourself seem better and superior. You don't have to do the shenanigans. Like, it's literally a given with you every single time. Every time you walk in the room, like, you don't got to do too much. All eyes are on you. It's your godly energy. They hate when they see you coming. They hate when they see you coming. They hate when they hear that voice, that commander voice that comes out of your mouth when you say, thank you. Have a good day. You're welcome. They hate to hear you say things like that because it just shows more and more of your beautiful, godly energy. Your beautiful, positive spirit. And it doesn't align with the narrative that they're trying to portray about you. And I think let me backtrack. I know that chosen ones, these same people that are doing this smear campaign about you, some of them know you know who they are. Some of them know that you are onto them, and it pisses them off even more that you don't care. Like, you, chosen ones, you know that some of these people are definitely against you, and you still treat them with respect and love. You still remain the same person you are no matter what. No matter if they like you or not, you're still gonna be who you are. And they hate that with a passion. Like, why isn't she being a bitch? Why isn't she being mean to me? Because you're a chosen one. You got that godly energy. It don't matter how people feel about you. You're not going to change who you are. You're even going to treat your enemies with respect. You're even going to treat people who would like to see you destroyed with respect. You're going to show them. Not you're going to show them. You have showed them what it means to be a chosen one, and they continue to hate themselves because they can't seem to measure up. They can't seem to understand how and why you do what you do. Because to them, they're like, this person should be mistreating me. This person should be arguing with me. This person should be doing all these things, but you're not. You see the betrayal from a mile away. You see the lies. You see the plots. But you continue living as if nothing is happening. Why? Because you know you're protected. And that's what they don't understand. That's what they really can't figure out, is like, why you're not reacting. Why you don't care. Because they see that you see it. In a way, they're like, I know you see the plots. I know you see us trying to do all these things. There's no way you don't see it. So why are you not reacting? That's what's driving them crazy. You don't really care. You know you're protected no matter what. No matter what, you know you're protected. So the only weapons that they have, chosen ones at this time, is one, to try to get you out of character, to try to get yourself. They want you to get yourself into trouble. They want to stir trouble, literally trouble in your life. They want to embarrass you. They want other people to see you in a negative light. But it's like every time they say something about you, it turns out to, like, God reveals it to people that it's not true. And God is like exposing them literally in front of the same people that they was talking down to you about. God is exposing them right in front of the same people they was talking so negatively about you too. So now the other people are starting to realize that they're haters. Like, other people is starting to realize that they're haters. And that's I feel like that's what really, really got, I'm telling you, that's what's really driving them insane. Is like, they can't win, you know? To them, winning is everybody coming against you, hating you, not messing with you, discrediting you. They want to blackball you. That's a better word. They want to blackball you. They literally want to blackball you. Like, they don't want nobody to like you, nobody to fuck with you. And God is not letting them do that. The more they try to blackball you, the more they end up looking ridiculous. And it really got them pissed off. Because they're like, what do we have to do to get rid of this bitch? What do we have to do to get rid of this bitch? You can't get rid of me, bitch. You can't get rid of me, bitch. That's you. This is you. You can't get rid of me, bitch. And they're like, what do we have to do to get rid of this bitch? Oh my God. But what they don't understand is they're fighting with God. They're not fighting with you. They're fighting God. And God is letting them know that. Some of the people that have joined their smear campaign lately against you have taken a step back, because they starting to see that it's some powerful forces that are above this. It's above, it's out of my hands at this point. It's above me. They starting to realize that it's above them. And they don't want to play with God. Some of them is like, yo, I'm not even finna play with God. Like, yo, I don't want no parts, bro. You can have that. Like, they're starting to let them know, like, I don't want to be a part of this. Because they're starting to realize, like, wait a minute, this has consequences. I'm not trying to mess with God's anointing and chosen ones. But anyways, my makeup's pretty much done. All I gotta do is put on my lashes. And I do want to eat a little bit before I head out. So if this message resonates with you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned to my next video. I love you guys so, so, so much. And my makeup's wet right now, obviously, because I sprayed this Ruby Kisses spray. Once it dries and it oxidizes, meaning it adjusts to my skin, it's not gonna be this white. It's just this white because I just put everything on. So it's like, But all that information, again, you guys, will be on my beauty channel in the description. Hello to all my haters. Welcome back to my channel. Hello to the monitoring spirits. Hello, welcome back to my channel. And hello to my onlookers, my supporters. and even my enemies, hello, welcome back. I hope you found what you're looking for, and have a great night. Mwah, free game.